Hello Year 6, welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. So we're carrying on in the same book today, still in the Year 6 workout book, and we're on page 37 today. And we're carrying on after the page we did yesterday, and we're carrying on with symmetry and movement. So it's a little bit different today though. We've still got to use some coordinate knowledge, but we've got to do some reflecting today. So if you've got a mirror in your house, just a little mirror, it could be like a little compact mirror or a little bathroom mirror, you could grab it to use that, and that might help you. If you haven't got one though, don't worry, you don't need one. You just might want one to check that you're right. So question 1 says, reflect each shape in the x-axis. Then list the coordinates of the reflected vertices. So we've got to reflect the shape, draw it on, and then write the coordinates of that new shape underneath. Okay, so here then, so the x-axis is here. This is the x-axis. So if we reflect it in the x-axis, you would put your mirror on that axis and reflect it into this box here. Okay, you don't need a mirror though. You can do it without. So you basically need to draw on the new coordinates and then match them all up. So here you can see that it's 1 square up, so I just need to go down 1 square. So let me put that on. So just 1 square down, make sure you don't go too far, and then I'll put the other one on as well. There you go. So they're my 2 new coordinates, so I can join them up. Then over here it slants a little bit, so I'm going to slant this, but I'm going to make sure I'm only going look, 1 coordinate, so between 1 and 2, isn't it? So I'm only going to go to here. Okay, and then that's my slant. Then it goes down 3, so I can go down 3. Okay, then it's slanted again, isn't it, going this way? Okay, so if you carry on going all the way around like that, you should be able to make your shape. So then it goes across 2 squares. Okay, then that one's there. And then if you've got a ruler, use your ruler to draw it up. If you haven't, just try and draw your lines as straight as you can. So I haven't got a ruler on me, so I've just done it like that. So it's a reflected image of that shape. Okay? Then once you've put your shape in, you then need to put the coordinates down here for your new shape. So you've got to remember the rule of along the corridor and down the stairs for these ones. So I've got a coordinate up here, so I'm going along to -5 and down to -1. So that's one of my coordinates. -5, -1. Okay? Then you'll go along again, still on -5. Oh, sorry, it's still on -1, but it's -7. So the other one would be -7, -1. Make sure you put your numbers in the right order, okay, because otherwise your coordinates are wrong. Okay, so along the corridor first and then down the stairs. So for this one here, sorry, bring it a bit closer. This one here, you'd go along to -3 and down to -2. So that one would be -3, -2. And don't forget your minus signs. Okay, so have a go at reflecting these 2 and then doing their coordinates underneath. Now down the bottom it says shape X is reflected in the y-axis. Draw its new position on the grid and label it Y. So you've got X and Y axis on graphs. So this one going along that we used up here is the x-axis, and this one going down is the y-axis, and it's asking us to reflect our shape in the y-axis, so it's got to come over here, not down here, over here in the y-axis. So your new shape is going to be in there somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to count across how many squares it is. So it's 2 squares across, 2 squares across again. It's going to be up there. Hang on a second, I will show you. Okay, so I've reflected it. Oh, where are you? There. So I've reflected it across. I've counted how many and made sure it's the same amount and put it in there, okay? It's not asking you to do the coordinates for those ones though. That's all it's asking you to do. And then B, it says shape Y is then translated down 6 and left 4. Draw its new position and label it Z. So we've got to move this shape. So by moving this shape, you need to pick a corner to move. So hang on, let me just join it up. So I'm going to pick my bottom coordinate, so this one. And we're moving it down 6 and left 4. If I move this one correctly, then they'll all move correctly. Okay, you've got to make sure you're accurate then. So we're going down 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm down here. Now I need to go left 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, let me just double check I'm right. So down 6, left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, and then if you move that one, and then you should be able to move the rest. Okay. C says then, what translation could you do to move shape X to shape Z? So this is like yesterday when we did this, when you explained how to get from one shape to the other. So when you've got your new shape down here, when you've got your new shape down here, you need to explain how to get from there to there. So you might say down, down however many, and then right. Okay, but make sure when you're explaining it, make sure when you're explaining it that you go from the same point. So if you're going from the bottom point, you've got to go to the bottom point on this one. Okay, so for example, you'll be going all the way down and then across right 2. Yeah, just make sure if you're going from the bottom point on shape X that you go to the bottom point on shape Z. Okay, again, this is quite tricky year 6, so just try your best. And I look forward to seeing your work on the emails today. Don't forget to send us some pictures. And make sure you email me if you've got any questions at all. I am happy to help you. See you tomorrow.